Is there a way that you can double your sales the week of Black Friday on eBay with just one small, quick little change? Well, I'm here to tell you there is. I'm going to show you how to do it right now. Yeah, welcome back into the channel, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Another Monday, Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day to all of you out there that have served, or your friends, your family, your sons, daughters, brothers, mothers, and everybody else, including both my father and my brother, who did 24 and 22 years respectfully in the Marines and Army, and then in the Air Force. So let's get to it. Black Friday is just about 2.5 weeks away. If you're not familiar with Black Friday, maybe you don't live in this country. This is for my United States selling friends. That is the Friday after Thanksgiving, which again is in about 2.5 weeks. It is not this Friday, but 2 weeks from this Friday. And that is officially when major retailers in the United States of America tend to go into the black with their financials. And that means they start making a profit for the year. They go from red to black, which is profitable. Black is like the break even, and then green is like what everybody thinks of, like we're green, we're positive. So that's what Black Friday is. And retailers and stores in this country tend to have huge sales. People line up at 6 a.m. to buy all kinds of stuff. It's kind of changed in the last few years. It definitely changed during COVID years to where people didn't line up as much. Obviously, stuff was closed. And then they started doing sales weirdly on Thanksgiving night. People got a little upset about that because they were like, hey, give us one night off. Let's get back to the 6 a.m. Friday thing. And a lot of stores did back off. So Black Friday sort of changed. And the sales, you can get these sales during Prime Day and eBay days and all these other things for basically the same price you would be able to get them for on Black Friday. They would just jack prices up and then drop them, drastically. And people back in the day didn't really know that. They were just like, oh, Black Friday TV is $500 for, an 80-inch, blah, blah, blah. Well, yeah, because it's 50% off, but they put it at $1,000 to get it to 500, right? So fast forward to 2024's Black Friday, and people tend to shop a lot more online. They don't want to wait in those long lines. They don't want to get up at 5 a.m. They don't want to leave Thanksgiving early. Nobody's into a lot of that. So they do a lot of their shopping online, eBay, Amazon. And so that's why this video is going to help you so much, because you want to grab a lot of those people. And when they go shopping online, and if they decide to skip over the retail stores and out in town, they want a deal. And so let me show you the secret. I'm going to take you over to my eBay screen and show it to you, but let me just give you the short little too long didn't read answer. We're going to jack our prices up, and then we're going to run a big sale. Whoa, my God, I'm going to catch so much heat for this. Some people think that that's illegal. There are laws against this for retail, in-person, brick and mortar, brand new items, not used items, where you can't jack an item up and then run a sale to where the sale price is more than what the original price was. So let me give you an example. Let's say that the item is $500 and you double it to $1,000 and you run it at 50% off. It comes back to $500. Well, that would be what it was before, or maybe a couple bucks less. You're good. But if you only ran it 40% off and now it's $600, and so the sale price is more than what the original manufacturer, the original suggested price is, then you can get into some trouble. But we're selling used items, so it doesn't apply to that, because used price is subjective. And even if you're selling an item brand new, it's based on what the original MSRP is, not based on what you put it on eBay for. So if an item is $100, you had it up for 60 and you doubled it in that scenario, it would be based on the 60, or based on the original $100 MSRP, not on your 60. So kind of keep that in mind. And again, it's online. It's different rules for brick and mortar than online. People that yell and scream about this being illegal or immoral, it's not illegal and it's not immoral, and everybody does it. Don't go calling the FBI and telling them that Rockstarflipper gave you illegal advice and is doing dumb stuff on the internet. We've talked about this ad nauseum, and it's silly to think otherwise. And I'll be happy to discuss it with anybody you want to send my way. So let's go over to my screen. I'm going to show you how to jack it up, how to bring it down. And guys, I used to see a girl that did this 50% off and her sales would explode. She did it once a month. You could do this every week. Buyers don't know that you're doing this every week, but specifically Black Friday is when you're going to see a huge amount of sales. Let's check it out. Let's see how to do it, and then you can run wild with it. Okay, so here we are on my eBay. You're going to first go to the active listing screen. First thing we want to do is increase our prices. So I'm just going to come down here and I'm going to choose 3 items. Super easy. All right, and they're $42.50. They're already on sale, so I'm just going to show you this as an example. Come up here and hit edit. Now you can either edit the ones you've selected, or you can edit up to 2,000 at a time if you want to edit your first 2,000, your second 2,000. Otherwise, you have to select the ones you want to edit. So I'm just going to select those just as a demo here, right? So I'm just going to show you guys how it works. It's going to pop up to the bulk edit screen, which This is the same for any bulk edit. First, you got to select the items again. It's silly. You got to select them, but come to bulk edit and you can change your duration, your charity, your offers. You can change your handling time. You can change your condition. You can change your return options. You can return, handling time. You can change, should be somewhere around here. Handling time, exclude, look at, you can bulk edit anything, not just prices. A lot of people ask me all the time, a surprising amount of people actually ask me all the time how to bulk edit stuff. And they have like 5,000 items in their eBay store. And I'm like, you've been selling on eBay this long and you don't know how to bulk edit? Like, it's kind of surprising. eBay doesn't really show all this stuff. So we're going to change our buy it now price. You could change these one by one and then submit them all, but that's silly, right? We want to bulk edit. So we're going to bulk edit our price. Super easy. And we want to increase it, right? You can lower it, you can increase it, or you can just change it to a set amount or whatever you want to do, right? And you can do this by amount, by dollar amount. Like you could add $5 to every price, or you could run a percent increase or sale, which is what we want to do. We want to increase it by percentage. Now, remember, if we have a $40 item and we want to run it 50% off and bring it back to $40, well, it's going to have to be 80, right? Because 80 and a half is 40. So to get 40 to 80, we have to double our price. So we have to run at 100% if that's what you want to do. If you want to run like a 30% or 40% off sale, then you'll have to do the reverse math and figure out how much you need to bump it up in order to get it back. Super easy, but if you need help with that, certainly can Google it. Increase by 100%, and you're going to press apply. Now, you're going to see the buy it now price right here on the screen change to $85. Now, when I run my 50% off sale, that's going to bring it back to $42.50. Does that make sense to everyone? Everyone understand the math on that? All you would do is hit submit. I'm not going to hit submit because I don't want to do it. They're already on sale. I don't want to screw it up. But if we go back to our active screen and refresh it, these would now be $85. So we'll just have to pretend for right now. Next, you're going to go to the marketing screen, marketing and discounts, right? This is where we run our sale event, marketing, discounts. Again, a lot of people don't know how to do this. It's super shocking. And even if they know how to get to this screen, they don't understand the difference in the discounts. I'm going to show you that right now. We're going to come over to create discount. And please do this on a computer, not a mobile app or a website or a tablet or an iPad. It is not easy. Maybe on an iPad you can get away with it, but this is so much easier on a computer. If you don't have a computer and you're trying to run a reselling business, please invest in one. You don't have to buy an expensive MacBook like this, but do something for yourself for Christmas, for your business, and it's a write-off, right? If you can afford it, do it. Don't go into credit card debt doing it, but get yourself something that you can work on. I work on these devices all the time, and it is such a time saver to have them set up. So let's keep moving. Create discount. This is where you want to go. And you can see you have 5 options. Volume pricing. That's if you sell items that you expect people to buy multiples of, or you have a lot of them. That's sort of something on its own. A shipping discount. I do free shipping. If you're somebody who does calculated shipping, you want to give everybody like $1 off shipping or $2 off shipping, you certainly do that. Coupons. That forces the customer, I've talked about this on the channel before, it forces the customer to use a coupon code and then go to the next step. And on the first page, they don't actually see what the discount is. They don't see it until they go through the steps to get there and put the coupon in. I want my customer to see it right away. Order discount, discounts the order at checkout, and sale event. This is what crosses that number out, that 85, and then shows the 42.50 and shows the buyer that it is 50% off. That is our whole point for doing this. And that's what we're going to use as sale event. And then we get to choose if we want to take whatever off. So we'll choose our 50% sale, and then you get to select your items. And you just definitely want to do this first one. It's up to 2,000 items per discount. You don't need these 20,000 items per discount. I don't think anybody's doing that unless you have a huge store, which knock yourself out. Select your items. And then you'll come here. It's going to show all of your items. But if you want to exclude items that are already discounted, like you've already ran other sales, you'll just click that button. And I have 1,300 items not on sale right now, but those other 3 that I just showed you are already on sale. You can see them as I scroll down. You'll probably get a good look at them. There's that Lazy Boy one. See how it's already at $42.50. But what I would do is I would just choose the 3 that I wanted to choose, and I would confirm the selections. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is pretty much it. I'm going to back out of this because I don't want to run another sale. I'll show you what it looks like inside the sale once it's already running. This would be the next page. If you hit confirm, you'd come to this page. You'd choose your date and time. It's going to default you to 30 days. I change my sale prices to run for the week. I usually do like a Monday through Friday, and then I do like a Friday through Monday, which I've done here, right? If you look, my sale runs tonight for Veterans Day, until 11:30 p.m. Pacific time. So 2:30 tonight, this will cut off. And tonight, before I go to bed, I will schedule another one to start at 11:30 p.m. Pacific time. And I will probably run it until Friday, the 15th, and I'll have it end. When Black Friday comes, which is down here, which should be, if I'm not mistaken, let me see here. Black Friday should be, Thanksgiving is the 28th. So Black Friday is the 29th. Which is right here. So this weekend of the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, I'm going to run a sale until Thanksgiving, probably somewhere in here. And then I will start a Black Friday sale. I'll run it through Thanksgiving. And then I'll start a Black Friday sale like midnight Thursday and run it through Friday, Saturday morning, probably something like that. And that's buyer urgency where they're like, I have to get it on those days. So that's how I run my sales. Down here, you just title it however you want to title it. Choose your picture. You can import one if you like. And you can see my sale says to 15%, but if you did a 50%, that's what it would be. And you would launch. And that's it. That's all you have to do. Save this video if you don't understand any of this. If any of this is like Greek to you or rocket science or brain surgery, it's not that hard, guys. It's super easy. And this is what brings in buyers. This is how buyers get tricked. And I say tricked, but this is how they get lured into buying things. They see 50% off. I mean, look at the top of eBay's store. Look right here, 20% off gifts at the brand outlet. And people are going to click that. That's why they made it red. It's why they made it say 20% off, right? When you go to Amazon, they constantly have deals. Let's just go to Amazon.com. I'll give you my perfect example, right? And Amazon does a big push for the whole thing with same day delivery. That's their big thing, right? But if we go to bestsellers, and you look at their items, they show, the prices. These are all their discounted prices. Generally, under one of these, here you go, perfect. Today's deals. Do you see this? 50% off, 57% off, 62%. Do you guys see how none of these are 5%? I see you guys running a 5% sale. Who cares about 5%? Are you going to get off the couch for 5%? Do you see? But 30, 40, 50% off, well, that's interesting, right? That's more alluring. The lowest one I see here is 19%. Yeah, here's a 10%. Who cares about that, right? Nobody's even clicking. 40% off this little charger pack, right? And when you click on it, let me show you guys. Look, $29.99 marked down to $17.99. They're not expecting to sell this thing for $30. They're expecting to sell it for 18 or 20. And that's why it's marked up and marked down, right? That's that simple. Everybody does it. So there you go. There is your tip of the week to start getting familiar with it between now and Thanksgiving. And then on Thanksgiving/Black Friday, you need to run one of these sales. A big one, a bold one, a very important one. And then when the sale is done, you can always reduce those prices back down to undo what you've did. Super easy, same steps. You'll just choose decrease by X, 50%, rather than increase. That's my tips for the day. Hopefully that helps everybody out. I appreciate it. If you need more help with your store, if you want me to go through it and get you ready for Black Friday, please email me. It is rockstarflipper@gmail.com. I review, audit, coach, and fix stores on eBay. Rockstarflipper@gmail.com. I will get you set up. I will get you the plans, the options, and all the information about what I'll fix, how I'll help you. And let's get going. Let's get ready for Black Friday and make some sales. Anybody else have tips, tricks, or things they are planning for the holiday weekend? Please leave it in the comment section below. As always, I appreciate it. I read your comments. I try to respond to as many as possible. Keep leaving comments if I don't get to you, and hopefully I'll be able to respond to some in the future. Have a wonderful day, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, come back, and I'll see you next time.